Yo, what's that, man? Top Z-rank DP player, and I'm going to be showing a match of mine, breaking down my thought process during the match. Hopefully it'll make you a little bit better at DP. I'm trying to get you to Z-rank. Let's go. So to start off, I always like to see how my opponent plays. I like to use the beginning of the DP match to see what kind of habits that my opponent has. So what I've noticed so far is they do like to keep a little bit of distance and get me to approach them. That's fine. They like their Ki Blast a lot. So a lot of players like to use this strategy. So I'm going to use their Ki Blast to close the distance. Like this. Boom. By reflecting their Ki Blast and switching as soon as it hits them, I get close. Now you're going to have to be good at defense because you'll probably get countered. Sometimes you won't. It's a rock, paper, scissors. But in this situation, I just used my super counter, and now I'm in again. And as you see that, I tried to use a heavy attack to break their guard, but it didn't. But when you use a heavy attack and they block it, they don't have advantage, so I was able to perceive them right after. Now I'm going to approach them using Ki Blast because that's going to stop them from moving while also adding some damage. He was able to get behind me, but again, my super counter was able to stop that, and I have Ki advantage, so I'm going to win the Vanish battles. Now I've taken about 7,000 damage, so I'm going to switch out to get 5,000 of that back. Almost put me back at full health. Now I do use Lord Slug, one because he has Paralyzing Ki Blast, but also because he can turn into a giant, which helps in a lot of situations, such as them using a lot of low DP characters, which as you see, he's one of them. Now he's going to super counter my Vanish attack, and I'm going to Vanish it. And I'm going to wait till the third one before I super counter back. That way it's going to throw his timing off, and as you see, I won the Vanish battle. You shouldn't always just super counter back because they might be ready for that. Throw them off. Mix it up. Now he did catch me. I attempted to super counter, but as you see, he threw a Ki Blast, which threw me off. That was really good. But I finally got back. He vanished me, and we got back into the bout. I was able to knock him away, and I switched again to get 5,000 health back. And I already have my skill points ready to turn to a giant, so I can have him in the pocket and wait for when I need it. In DP, it's good to save skill points sometimes. As you see, my Gohan didn't turn into Beast Gohan immediately. I don't like to do that. I saved some skill points. That way, I can transform when I switch into him back without having to risk too much health. That way, I can have a full health Beast Gohan instead of rushing into the transformation and losing a lot of health as regular Gohan. Because remember, when you transform, it takes time before you can switch out. I was able to get great damage on his Spopovich, so he's going to switch. And now is a good time for me to switch, because now my Roshi is going to go back to full health since I only lost 5,000. I'll gain that back. Switching back to Spopovich, one, because I almost got him to full health, and two, he can switch out soon. So if I can do some damage without taking much damage, I can actually get him back to full health. So after I dropped him, I immediately did a Vanish behind because I knew that he'd be aggressive and try to attack me back. That allowed me to put him into another combo. Now I'm going to try to get to the side of him, but I didn't realize the building was going to get in my way, so that kind of screwed me over. I anticipated him attacking, and he did. Sometimes you just got to wait it out. And I was able to switch my Popovich out, and now he's going to have full health again. Now I brought back in Lord Slug, and when you switch, you can usually find an opening to attack. And I'm going to use this moment to build my last skill point so that he's ready to go giant when I'm ready to go giant, if I need to go. Now remember, if you attack and then immediately press R1, you can vanish. Use that to your advantage, because if you see them attacking and you vanish, you're going to be behind them and they're not going to be able to do much about it. They can vanish back, but they'll have to be ready for it. Now he's going to super counter, and I have more keys, so all I have to do is win this to kill him. But I did mess up the last attack, so I should have revenge countered, but I did. Now whenever they tag in to hit you, perceive it, and they'll freeze like this. This gives you full range to hit them with a combo or even a super if you want to. But I took this time to turn into a giant and get my attacks in that way. Turning into a giant grants me 10,000 more health plus super armor against low DP characters, which is why he counters a low DP team. The counter to a giant is having a character that can switch into a 7 DP or higher, or just having a 7 DP or higher character on your team. Any of the fusions, switching into Beast Gohan, which he has on his team, which is probably why he went into Gohan. So I know I need to get damage in before he transforms. So I was already able to get 10,000 damage on him, which is going to nullify the health boost he'll get for turning into Beast Gohan. He transformed into Super Saiyan, which had to have been a mistake. That must have been him rushing and hitting the wrong one. That is not a 7 DP character, but I did get the Giant out of there anyway because he will be able to switch again soon. Notice Spozovic came in with full health. I've been able to win all the fights with Spozovic, so he hasn't taken much health, and I've been able to regenerate the little bit of damage he has been able to put into me. If I wanted, I could switch again now and get full health, but I'm going to fight it out because Spozovic is one of my better characters, and I have momentum. I'm already winning the fight, so I'm going to keep winning the fight. Sometimes switching out characters can put you in a losing position. That's not worth gaining health over. Now I'm going to use my Ki Blast at a distance so that he cannot switch. I don't want him to switch out of characters, and hopefully if I can stop him from transforming, I want to do that too. I want to put as much damage into him as I can before he can go Beast Gohan. Now here's a mix-up. He's used to me doing a heavy, so I'm going to go for a grab after that combo, knowing that he's going to perceive. And as you see, it paid off and it worked. And now that I launched him, I can switch characters to stay on him. That way I can try to stop him from switching still. Use my Ki Blast, but he's going to dash up and get away anyway. Nothing I can do, so let me charge my Ki. Now that I know his team and his habits, it's time for me to transform. That way I can start doing more damage and try to end this fight here now. And as you saw, I have 3 bars of health, which is plenty. So now I can survive this transformation as I do some damage, and then transform into Beast Gohan to do some more. Now when they go sparking, I like to do mix-ups to try to stall out their sparking. So I'm going to try to hit him with a heavy. I know he's going to be rushing to attack me, so I know I can just sidestep heavy that one. Now I'm going to dash away from him and make him think I'm going to run from him, just to get him more impatient, and sidestep heavy again. Now I can combo him into a trip and an uplift, which is going to waste the rest of his sparking. Now I probably shouldn't have did this attack. Honestly, I should have just charged, but I thought that that would hit. That move is buns. Now he's going to perceive me and run. Now if I was thinking better, I would have used a smash attack. If you use a smash attack, they cannot dash away from you like that. It will stop their dash, and I would have been able to finish off his character. But I was late to thinking about it, and he was able to escape. Now for Beast Gohan to deal the rest of the damage to try to finish his team off before the time runs out. We got 30 seconds, but most of his characters are bleeding, so I should be able to do it. He vanished that attack. That was pretty good, but it's not going to be enough. Sadly, I shoot a Ki Blast here instead of attack them. I thought it would do a Vanish follow-up, but it didn't. So he was able to throw me and go into sparking, and I was going to mix him up with the sidestep again, but I got caught, and looks like I'm running out of time. I dash away from him, sidestep, catch him. But time ran out. Thank you for watching. I hope it helped. And if you made it this far, follow me on YouTube at Ekiman Gaming or TikTok at Julius Ekiman Row. I make plenty of these types of videos and tutorials to help you become a Z rank. Let's go.